Seriously is here. Today we are going to do some math, some experimentation. We're going to look at frigates and freighters, and we're going to look at some of their modules and upgrades. And to do that, we're going to do a lot of uninstalling stuff, so let's do a manual save real quick. What we want to look at first, I think, is freighter hyperdrive range, and we're going to look at the base hyperdrive range. I have a great hyperdrive range already on this freighter. As you can see, it's phenomenal, but I found some better hyperdrive upgrades than these 245s. I found some 248s. Thank you to, I think, Big Pidge is the one who brought this to most people's attention, though I'm not sure if he's the original discoverer. But 248s are going to be great, so I'm going to put 6 of them in. But before I do that, I've just made the manual save so that we can do this. Just get rid of all of them and see what our base range is. See what the range that we started with was. Where is the actual hyperdrive there? Okay. And we want to uninstall everything because these all give bonuses. We want to see what the default range was. Hopefully it's good. That's phenomenal. That's apparently the best that you can get. That's amazing. I'm very happy about that. Awesome. All right. Well then, let's undo that damage we caused by reloading the game. That's why we made the manual save. Because we don't need to uninstall everything to get those installed. We just need to uninstall the 6 245s, and then we can put in the 248s, and we'll see what our new range becomes. I believe that's my first time ever doing a manual save reload on the freighter, so that's neat. Glad it worked. A couple of the walls came in a bit late, so that's worrisome. We'll see, we'll see. Hopefully we don't fall through the floor. But it's normal, so no big loss. Alright, so let's do that again. But, whoops, no, not moving them, just deleting them. 3, and we were at 62 something. It's on, I can go back. Get rid of that one, and that one. And this is not necessarily an optimized layout. I haven't really played around with the optimization of laying it out yet. In fact, it might be beneficial to move some of that tech over to here to play with the 3 that have to be on this side. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm not too concerned about getting the most insane range ever. I'm not competing. This is just for fun, for myself. I guess I'm competing with myself, which is about all I ever try to do. And we are at 6,330. That's great. That's awesome. So we went up over almost 100. Almost 100 light years from increasing from 245 to 248. So I don't think we're going to ever, unless we play around and get a very good layout going on, I don't think we're going to get to 6,500. We have a pretty much max range base, 181.0. That's amazing. And then these are some of the highest hyperdrive modules we've seen. So unless there's a perfect layout here that does significantly better than this, we'll have to see. This was just very basic layout. I took the 800 light year range module that you install from the blueprint, and I put 3 of the S-Class modules around it. Because this has the biggest number, and these have the biggest percentage bonus to things they touch. So I've tried to get all of the, see there's the 200, and there is the 300, and it's touching 2, and it is touching 2. If you see what I mean. Now, it might come to be that moving, for example, this one down here, no, that's worse. See, so Yeah, I'm just going to go with this for now. I'm perfectly happy with that. Okay, so that's that part of the experimenting done. Now we can go on to frigates. Let's make a quick save. I don't think I'm going to have to do... Actually, I'm definitely going to have to do some uninstalling here to do this testing. Because this testing, I would like to test these. Very specifically these ones. I don't have very many... I don't have no support frigates. So it's a bit of a hassle for me to test... sorry, here we go. These ones. I can't really test those. I have not re-rolled my frigates for fuel efficiency. I have, however, gotten significant amounts of them that do bonuses to speed. So we're going to try to do a little bit of quick math to see how much 15, 30, 45 plus another 45, a 90% bonus. So what we need to do is go into here and pick a mission. So with 90% bonus, that's what we got to remember. So there's a 20-hour one. 21 hours is more. We could see a bigger reduction, but this is a nice 20 hours and 19 minutes. 2019-57. This combat ship here gives 10% bonus to duration. It has two 3% and two 3% and two 2% modules for a total of 10%. This ship is a fuel oxidizer by itself. It will take 10% off of your mission time. Now, should it take 19% off of our mission time, that is something to figure out. So if we install this on our journey, we can see it's gone from 20 and 19 down to 18, 17. So we've lost 2 hours off of that. My math, in my head, would suggest that's not correct. We're not getting a 20% or 19% bonus to our duration. So 1817 is what we are getting. Let's back out of there. Let's go to our freighter and do some uninstalling. Yeah, we want to go to, nope, not that one. Come on. There you go, that's how you get over. Okay. Gone. 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 So now we have no bonuses to speed. We'll go and we'll take that same general mission for 20 hours. And we will apply the same 10% ship. And as you can see, 18, 17, 57. So you can see it does affect the mission duration, but those bonus modules are seeming to have no effect whatsoever. As you can see, if we go into this frigate, Honjo's Sleep, 2%, 3%, 3%, 2%. This is by far my favorite frigate in any of my saves. Even without those bonuses from modules seeming to work at all, this is an amazing ship. It does have a very low, well not very low, what I would consider the absolute minimum for a maximum level ship. It needs to have at least 34 in its prime statistic. That way, sending 3 of these ships with the minimum statistic by themselves will get you over your 100-point threshold. And that's back in the old days before we had freighter bonuses. As you can see, I don't need 3 of those ships anymore to get over 100. There's a combat mission right here. Applying just the Honjo's Sleep, just it, gets us 108. Back out, we're getting 74 of a bonus from our freighter, just from applying this one ship. So 34 is plenty these days. 2 of these ships, 2 34s, will get us what we need. That's maximum. We're at maximum. You can't, no matter how much we add, it will never go above 150. So we don't need even 34% anymore. So something to consider is that the modules you get on your frigates actually do have an effect beyond the statistics. They're something to actually care about now. Here's one with fuel cost. I don't have a lot of these, and I have a very sneaking suspicion that since these duration ones are not having any effect whatsoever on the modules, or the modules are not having any effect on these, I have a sneaking suspicion that the same is true of fuel cost modules, having no effect whatsoever. Unfortunately, I don't have enough of these types of ships to test that at all. We had a very good test with a 10% ship, and it gave us the exact same amount of duration reduction. None. Well, 10%. Yeah, so in any event, whether or not the modules affect it, these are actually viable things to consider. You might want to re-roll your ships instead of for statistics for modules. Maybe you want fuel efficiency on your fleet, even if the modules aren't working. These frigate modules on that you can't choose, that just get randomly applied as you level up, those are worth exploring. You might want to re-roll some of your ships for these instead of re-rolling for these. This is a really bad ship. Look at that, 30. 30, that's terrible for an S-class combat ship. But I've got 2% reduction in duration, so I'm keeping it until I can get a better one. And that's basically what I'm doing. On this save at least, you can see I've got some A classes to level up. This one hit 5%. It is definitely a keeper. It's only at 24 in its main stat. We'll see what happens when it levels up. But 5% is huge. That's huge. So 2 into 3. I really hate this, that you can't change the angle of these ships when you're looking here, but whatever. So I've been dismissing S-class ships that have no bonuses. This one here has a huge amount of points, so I didn't want to dismiss it, but I might replace it eventually. And then I've been buying new ones and leveling them up and seeing what they get, and renaming them when they have a bonus to mission duration. And I've been doing this for months and months and months, long before we had any kind of inkling that there was going to be any changes to freighters or frigates and how they worked and how the missions worked. I did an uninstall, so I am going to reload that manual save just to get those modules that don't do anything back and reinstalled for hopefully when they fix the game to make them work. I'll have them installed already. That's unfortunate, but it's good to find out. Hopefully, if you're grinding away these modules and you don't have a lot of slots to install them in, this will save you a bit of time and space for now. I'm hoping eventually these get fixed. I'm actually hoping, and I don't know why it isn't this way, but I'm actually hoping both of these, fuel efficiency and expedition speed, apply to all of your frigates regardless of whether or not they have that statistic on them or not. Now, I get it, all ships have a mining ability, even if it's a 1 point in that statistic. Pretty much every ship has mining abilities, so these affect all ships. I get it, but as you can see, these don't affect ships that have a reduction in duration. So, and they don't seem to affect ships at all. I took all 6 of these out, and the mission duration was exactly the same, 20 hours and 19 minutes, and 18 hours and 17 minutes with the combat ship applied to it. So, they don't work. It's sad. Hopefully they will work one day, and hopefully they will work on every ship, and not just ships like the ones that I've been accruing. Alright. Oh, hey, look, I'm stuck. That's not ideal. I wonder if the bridge is glitching out too. Sometimes that happens to me on this ship, yeah. Boop. But I can hop over it. It's all good. It's all good. Weird, I am trapped on this ship. Oh, there we go. Nope. Wow, really wants to keep me aboard today. Alright everyone, we're a little bit over time. We've done our math, we've done our experimentation, we've reloaded the game, I've got all my modules reinstalled. That's going to be it for today. Until next time, have a good time. Bye.